There are some moments in your life you live with for the rest of your life. And last month at the U.S. Open, that was one of those moments for Dustin Johnson. Thanks to a three-putt on the final hole, his dream of winning a major had suddenly turned into a nightmare. So for Johnson, it meant the British Open is now much more than just another golf tournament. It's an opportunity for redemption, something Dustin Johnson knows all about. Last summer, he was suspended by the PGA after he reportedly tested positive for cocaine. Johnson denied it, but he did admit he was drinking to excess. Johnson never entered a rehab program, but he did seek professional help. And as he now puts it, I just don't do that anymore. There are other big changes. Johnson is now engaged to Paulina Gretzky, and in January, she gave birth to their first child, a son, which now makes Wayne Gretzky a grandfather. But it all helps to explain how Johnson was able to shoot a 65 on the first day of the Open. But the real test will come on Sunday. The pressure of a major can so often bring out the worst in some of the best. At the 1966 U.S. Open, Arnold Palmer blew a 7-shot lead. At the 1996 Masters, Greg Norman blew a 6-shot lead. At the 1999 British Open, Jean Van de Velde suffered a double bogey on 18 and lost in a playoff. And in 2006, at the U.S. Open, Phil Mickelson also fired a double bogey on the final hole. The U.S. Open is still the only major Mickelson has yet to win. As fate would have it, this weekend, the biggest challenge for Johnson is still Jordan Spieth, the same Jordan Spieth who won the U.S. Open right after Johnson, as they say, snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. The same Jordan Spieth who is now attempting to win the Grand Slam. But when it comes to redemption, Dustin Johnson can take some strength from the words of Andy Dufresne. Hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies.